What's going on, guys? So I haven't put a video up in a few days. I actually put one up the other day, and then I went to edit the caption and deleted it on accident, and I just never reposted it. But that's okay. Update on the birds. So they've been out a lot over the last 2 weeks, and we've made a ton of progress. I'm sure you've been, for those of you following along, you've seen. Yesterday I had them out again in the afternoon, around 4:30. I let them out, and I had the best group flying that I've had so far. I had 5 of them grouped together, 5 of the stronger ones, and they flew really, really well. Some of the other ones that are still, getting their feet wet and feeling things out, and haven't really flown that much. They hung back on the loft. They did their little laps and helicopterings, which is fine. But then at the end of the day, the end of the flying, I started calling them down, and out of the 5, 3 of them came down, 2 of them kept flying, and they stayed around for the entire time. They were flying laps. They were doing really well. I started grilling, and I was like, I guess you guys are gonna fly, but I gotta make dinner. So threw some burgers on the grill, and was standing out there watching them, cooking burgers, and then they just kind of vanished off into the distance, and I didn't see them again the rest of the day. They did not come back yesterday. Fortunately, these 2 have been flying really well for about a week and a half now. They've been out, like I said, a lot. They've been out probably 8 times over the last 2 weeks, and even more than that for the last 3 weeks. But I knew if nothing happened to them, if they didn't get hurt, if it wasn't a hawk didn't catch them, that they would come back today. I was pretty confident in that, and they did. They came back. One came back late this morning, and the second one showed up about an hour later, and my wife was able to get them to trap in, and they're here, and I checked them out, and they look fine. But we haven't really talked about the birds and everything other than them flying. So I figured this video, I'll show you the birds, and I got some more babies coming, and yeah. So we're in the young bird section, and we got some new additions in here the last week or so, and I'll start with those, which I've shown you guys. So right here is one of my Jansen Mulemans, who has actually been out a few times now, starting to get settled and doing pretty well. Still very young, but I'm starting them even earlier than I did the first time, and it's going much better. I basically give them about a week in here and out in the aviary, and then I just open up the aviary, and I don't force them to do anything, but I give them the option. They go down to the ground, they go up to the roof of the loft, and it's going much better that way. So there's that one, and there is its nest mate, the silver right here, Jansen Muleman. There is, I guess it's like a silver red check. I don't know what you would call this, but this is one of the Deverants that's same age as the Jansen Mulemans. There's the nest mate right here. So these guys are getting going. They're doing pretty good. And here are the fan favorites. There's Jitters. And that's Blue. Blue might be a boy. Look at this. I've never seen that before. I was starting to think it was a girl. Well, that's what I was told by somebody, and it sounded good. Let me know if this is a boy or not. And there's my Grizzle right there, Golden Matins. This is a really pretty bird. There's one of the culprits that stayed out overnight, so this bird is probably pretty tired, I would imagine. There you go. Don't be all puffed up. Show everybody how you look. Yeah, you stayed out all night. Thank you for that. Thank you for the anxiety. And this is the other one that stayed out all night. So this one here is Dykstra Mussolini. The nest mate right there is the red check. The father's red. So, and the mother's a blue bar, so we get some different color variations from them. This one I just showed you, Mussolini. And I got some birds from Silvio at Made This Loft. He's been helping me out because I didn't have a lot of breeders, so It was a little tough to build numbers the way I was doing it, and he gave me 4 young birds. He gave me 2 a couple of weeks ago, and 2 this past weekend. We had our first club get-together type of a thing. It wasn't really a meeting, but it was just getting everything ready. And so he gave me this blue check right here, and they're a little disheveled because it's raining out, so they've been out in the aviary. I don't know the pedigrees of this one. He gave them to me, and I'm just terrible at remembering it, so I'll get back to you on that. And he gave me this blue bar right here also. That's doing really good with the settling and everything. Both of these 2 are. This blue check actually has been flying really well, so I'm really excited about that. And then Silvio also gave me this black one right here. And again, I need to learn their their pedigrees. He told them to me, but I gotta look them up or just read them. But yeah, he gave me this one, and he gave me another blue check that's somewhere, maybe outside. Yep, outside. Right there. There's the blue check that he gave me this past weekend, and they're doing really good. So here is my black one. This is Kittle Black Widow is the father, and the mother is Golden Matins. So they're all doing really good. I got another grizzle right here. The mother's a Muleman, and the father was one of my white homers. So hopefully it got more of the mother in it. And there's one of my white homers. I only kept 2 babies from my white ones, and I gave away the white ones to a kid who wanted to get started and just have them as more for pets. So I figured the white ones were perfect, and he's going to breed them. But I really like the way the white homers look, so I was okay with keeping a couple of the babies, and they're doing really good loft flying and everything. They're learning fast. They're doing really well. I have another one out there. That's the older one. That one's doing really good too. So I gave the kid, I gave him 6 adults, 3 pairs, and I gave him one of the nestmate of this one actually. It didn't seem like the best bird. My limited experience, it didn't have a good shape. The wings were kind of strange. So I don't know. I gave it to him. He'll loft fly it, train it and have some fun with it. But I wanted to get some room. But yeah, these are the babies. Here are the tail owls. One there, and 2 over there. That one is the oldest bird in here, so he thinks he's like driving birds to nest. Doesn't realize that they're like only a few weeks old. So good luck with that. And let's go into this other section because we got some babies in here. So here we have, this is my Muleman hen. Again, this was given to me by Silvio from Loft. Eternally grateful for everything he's done to help me out this year. He's been a big help. But so she's on 2 babies. So we'll see what colors they get. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. That's the father right there. So we could get all kinds of color variations. He's a Jansen. And down here we have the Deverants are on their 2nd round of babies. And I'm uncertain what I'm going to do with these babies right now. If I need to, I'm going to add them to the young birds. And if I'm doing good with the amount I have, because I got 2 more in the other loft that are really close to being weaned. So I'm undecided if I'm going to just keep these 4 as breeders, because I don't have a lot of breeders, or if I'm gonna move them over to the young bird section. But I got time to figure that out. As you can see, they're still very young. So let's go over to the other section. I'll show you the babies over there. In here is very messy. I'm not gonna lie, with all the time I've been spending with the young birds, I am not cleaning in here as often as I should be, but it will be cleaned. But these are 2 Jansens actually, like a Jansen, I think Jansen D-Clack. The mother's a blue bar with white flights, and the father is a blue check. So this is their 2nd round. They're almost ready to be weaned. This is the blue check, and this is the blue bar that actually has it's got the white flight on one side. So that's them. And then over here These are 2 more from the Dykstra Mussolini. So the last round, I got a blue check and a red check out of them, and we're gonna see what colors I get out of these guys. But one of them is actually starting to look like, that looks like it's gonna be a blue check, and the other one, it's looking like a blue check now, but that could change. So, yep, there's the babies I got right now. I just wanted to, you know, show you guys the birds and show you what's coming with some more babies coming, and you know, wish me luck with settling them, and you know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed things continue to go the way they're going. I've been very fortunate. I haven't had any hawk issues, really. I had the one incident on Friday afternoon. I had the birds out, and the red tail was coming, and the crows got him before he got the birds. Spooked them a little bit, but not too bad. They all came right back down. And getting lucky right now. Actually, yesterday in the tree across the street, there were 9 crows in it, and they have like nests in every pine tree around my house. So they like do their rounds. They go from like lookout to lookout to lookout, and they just attack any hawk around. So hopefully that continues. They keep the hawks out of here, and I can get these birds settled and, you know, flying really well. I mean, if we're gonna have, you know, they need to learn how to deal with the hawks, but I would like to get to a point where I'm really confident about them outrunning the hawk and still coming back. And we're not at that point yet. Not out of the woods yet. I'm starting to see light at the end of the tunnel with some of the birds that they're responding really well, and I'm getting less and less concerned about them coming back every time they're out. But yeah, good luck with your birds. I know this is a high anxiety time of year. Everybody's letting their young birds out now for the first time, or getting there. And good luck, and I hope it goes well for all of you. So, all right, guys, tomorrow's going to be a nice day. I think 5-mile-an-hour winds and partly sunny. So when I get home from work, I'm gonna be getting these birds out again. But all right, take it easy.